Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Dr. Bruce Gilroy here with Health Source Chiropractic in Atascocita, Texas, and I'm coming to you on Thursday. It is April 3rd. Yes, we're in the month of April. We have entered the second quarter of 2025, and we're excited about that here at our office. Lots of great things happening. Having a lot of fun with different things we're doing. We just gave away a two-burner Blackstone griddle this week, and the quarterly giveaway for the second quarter of the year is going to be 2 tickets to our Astros, who have started off the season rather slowly, but hopefully they'll turn that around. But we'll get you guys a couple of really good tickets to an Astros game, all right? Hey, today I want to talk to you about something that you may have heard of, and maybe you don't understand it. I'm going to use a phrase or a term that you may be familiar with, maybe not, but it's called intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting. And it's relatively new, but when you look at how it works, it's really the way that we probably were designed to eat anyway from a genetic standpoint. In the old hunter-gatherer days, we might not have had the ability to have 3 square meals a day like we do now in our culture. And so our genes were developed to deal with sometimes not having all the food that we'd like to have. Nowadays, we have an abundance of food, and it shows in the condition. And let me rephrase that. We have an abundance of food available, and we have an overabundance of edible food-like substances available for us to eat in our culture. And it shows in our ever-expanding waistlines. So what is intermittent fasting? Well, for me and for most people, it means that a few days a week, we would eat everything that we want to eat between the hours in an 8-hour window. So for me, that's usually between 12 and 8 p.m. at night, 12 noon and 8 p.m. at night. So many mornings, I don't have breakfast. I did just have breakfast now. I just had 3 boiled eggs along with a cup of black coffee that I'm still sipping on here. But intermittent fasting means that a few days a week, that's what you do. And it's good in a lot of ways, because when you start to feel a little bit of hunger and you don't feed yourself right away, one of the things that causes in your body is it causes your body to toughen up, right? It creates a process it stimulates a process called autophagy, which is when the body seeks out non-healthier cells and tries to kill them off and replace them with new cells that are healthier. That's a good thing for our overall body. It can also help, obviously, with weight loss. And there was a study published in the Annals of Internal Medicine recently that talked about the benefits of intermittent fasting as a way to lose weight. And it's pretty effective, apparently, because what they did was they took, I don't know what it was, 300 people, 150 people, I don't know what it was. So it was a number of people. And they had one group do calorie counting, during that time frame, and another group did intermittent fasting. And as it turns out, the intermittent fasting people had a greater weight loss in general. They had about an average, the intermittent fasting people had an average weight loss of about 7.6% of their body weight, compared to the 5% loss in the daily calorie counting restriction group. And in addition to that, 58% of those in the fasting group achieved at least a 5% weight loss, where only 47% achieved that in the calorie restriction group. Now, in addition to that, just so you know, I also do a 1-day fast, a 24-hour fast, 1 day a week. Sunday night dinner is my last meal until Monday night dinner. Why do I do that? Well, typically on the weekend, I get a little sloppy. I might have an alcoholic drink or two, and I might have the opportunity to have gone out with friends, and I don't always get to eat exactly the way I'd like to eat when I go out with friends, and I want to enjoy some of those things every now and again too. And so I tend to put more weight on the weekends. And so when I get to the end of the weekend, I like to give my digestive system a break. I like to restrict my calories for a bit to challenge my body to become stronger. And then I go 24 hours, dinner to dinner, with no meals. Now, the intermittent fasting group was fasting, by the way, just 3 days out of the week. So I've decided to adopt that practice more specifically so that I stay on a schedule, so that Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I don't do breakfast. I do eat between 12 and 8 o'clock at night. I'll eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner on I just said Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays I'll fast. Yeah, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, Sundays, I'll have breakfast, lunch, and dinner, just to kind of break it up that way 3 days a week. So might be something for you guys to consider. You can look the information up and get more information just by Googling intermittent fasting study and look for that. You'll find it. I found it pretty easily again this morning. It came across my news feed at some point, and so I just researched the article again to come up with a handful of facts that I told you. There's a lot more to it than that. It is good for you if you're trying to lose weight in a relatively healthy way and you want to get healthier overall. Intermittent fasting. And some people say, oh, I can't do that. Yeah, you can. You can. You really can. You may not want to do it, but you can do it. I promise you can, because I'm doing it, and I used to think I would never do something like that also. But anyway, just a thought, intermittent fasting. Want to let you guys know that we had Arch Madness all the way through the month of Arch, so that our custom fit orthotics were discounted by 25%. A lot of you folks picked up on them. We were so excited to be able to provide that service for you, and it's gone so well that we're actually extending it by overwhelming demand, that we extended about 2 more weeks into April. So we have to about the middle of April, something of that nature. Want to let you guys know also that on Friday, April 18th, we will be closed. That's Good Friday. We'll be back in the office on Monday, the day after Easter. And for right now, it's Thursday. Call us if you need at 281-852-5600. We'll be seeing patients this afternoon from 2:30 until 6. Tomorrow's half day Friday. So if you want to get an adjustment this week, you have all the way up until noon tomorrow to make that happen. And all you got to do is shout at us at 281-852-5600, or go to our webpage and our website and request an appointment. You can do that kind of thing there as well. So just let us know if you need to see us. Thanks so much for the referrals. We just had more referrals yesterday, so we're so grateful for that. And if you're getting this via email, we have attached a recipe of the week, and it looks really good. It's a spinach, mushroom, ricotta stuffed zucchini. If I didn't already have my menu planned out for this weekend, that would be on my list of things to make. Good, healthy recipe. Give it a go. Hey, and if you like our information, please share this with other folks. If you're seeing this on YouTube, feel free to share it onto your social media platforms, and help us get the word out, okay? Have a great day. Have a great week. And remember, when the weekend gets here tomorrow, practice the R's of weekending, which is rest, relax, renew, restore, rejuvenate, and reconnect. All right. Thanks, guys. Have a great one. Peace.